The results of our breakthrough were quite fascinating.
Okay, so we did it. Improvements to lab equipment manufacturing process will reduce overall cost of lab construction by 50%. Very nice, very cool. Resistance communications, okay, it is a research. Okay. Okay.
The science is eager to begin, Commander.
So yeah, started on that, though it is really tempting to go for like weapons or armor or something first, but doing this earlier than later is always good. There's the debris. Okay, carry on for a sec. Cool.
Thank you for sending additional support staff to assist me, Commander. I will make sure they are put to good use.
Not now. Back out. So we got the scientists, so this is a little faster. This finished. Let's assign something to it. I might need a power relay at some point, but let's go for only 75 supplies. 20 days. Free power. Increases chance of a research breakthrough. Okay. Scientists can be staffed. Okay. Okay. So I have like no supplies now. Research wise, so do I need to actually staff them in the lab first before I get the boost?
Before my research is complete.
Might seem that way. Okay. Command, let's name those new people real quick. Armory, soldiers. Jacobson and Medina. You are Flood. And we've got Xerxes. So Flood, nothing really that special. Gifted, and you're above average. Okay. Yeah, these don't change much. I did like that mod. I forget if that was a Long War II thing or a separate mod that I had gotten that sort of randomized this a bit just to make soldiers stand out a little more. Maybe that's what the AP is. They can make them more unique. We'll find out.
You are too trusting, John. The Skirmishers are Advent. Advent is the enemy. The enemy is food.
Try not to bring that up when we meet, Volk.
You take their side after all we've seen these years.
Look, I'm not exactly having drinks with them, but they did hold up their end of the bargain. What about you?
Wait and see. Volk out.
Actually think they might show up. Commander, that was Konstantin Volokov, Volk to his friends. He and his Reapers are a big part of the reason why you're standing here today. Volk may be a little rough around the edges, but he's the real deal. Heads one of 3 resistance groups operating independently from us that we consider a legitimate threat to Advent. Together, they'd make one hell of a fighting force. Too bad they hate each other. Still, we've made some unlikely progress. Volk's Reapers may have found you, but they weren't acting alone. They were tipped off by a group of Advent defectors known as the Skirmishers. No one's big on working with these guys, knowing where they came from. But you wouldn't be here without their help. Both the Reapers and the Skirmishers have agreed to suspend hostilities provided you serve as the go-between. Trust doesn't come easy between these two, so we're heading for a nice, quiet spot on neutral ground. Even so, let's not take any chances. Intel on this area is weak, and we're picking up strange chatter on comms. Not to mention we're ending a decade-long blood feud today. I'd advise our soldiers to be fully prepared before we deploy on this one, Commander. Good luck.
Some of my people could use a hand in the field. Shouldn't be anything too tough. What do you say?
It directs an intermediary between two resistance factions, Reapers or Frozen
Not
Scouts.
sure how long our contacts are going to wait for us, Commander. So I'd recommend we proceed as soon as possible. All available soldiers are standing by to deploy.
I suppose so. I get assigned to 74 intel. I have no choice.
Setting
I guess
course
we'll do
for
it.
Sector 13, South Africa.
Each faction has agreed to allow a two-person squad to escort them to the rendezvous point. Hopefully that should be enough to keep them from killing each other. We've got a temporary ceasefire in place for the duration of the meet, but still, that doesn't mean we shouldn't be ready for anything.
Okay. I'm going to replace you with the Ranger. So, a Ranger, because the sword is awesome, and the grenade. So, we have really, really, really good burst damage. Sound fair? Sounds fair. Should I do the gun attachment? Oh, right, yeah, that's just that. Nah, I'll hold on to it. I mean, I want to say if you get the upgraded gun, the upgrades carry over, don't they? Like, I swear there's a way to remove that stuff. I just don't remember how. We'll just move on. Next squad? Oh, right. Okay. Because we're escorting two separate people. So... what else do we got for specialties? The specialist? Yeah, Ove, yeah. So the sniper and Ove? Let's get a rookie in there. It would be nice to get people ranked up. Rookies ain't too bad, I guess. I don't know. Okay, let's try it. See what happens. I mean, the guy was like, you should make sure you're fully ready before you do this, but then when the mission popped up, it's like, yeah, you gotta launch it. So, I don't know. Maybe I could have hit escape.
The Reapers and Skirmishers have been at each other's throats for years, so we're keeping the exact meeting point strictly need to know. You'll split into two squads, rendezvous with each faction, and bring their envoy directly to the location of the meet. Officially, this city no longer exists, so we don't expect a lot in the way of advent resistance. Still, keep your eyes peeled. It's been about 20 years since we last stepped foot in this place.
Oh, it's so loud.
Biological signatures in the area. I'd say we're in the right place. Stay sharp out there today, people. Just because this city was abandoned doesn't mean it's lifeless.
If you are hungry, there's more where that came from. Impressive reflexes, but unnecessary.
Stand down. We're all friends here.
Central, you gotta speak up.
You are safe here. More so than you imagine. We shall see if the same holds true for these skirmishers of yours. Your presence already disturbs them. We must move quickly. My people will take care of this damage. Come.
Uploading the coordinates to the rendezvous point now. We've plotted the most direct route there. We don't know much about the skirmisher contact you'll be meeting other than his name. Mox.
Mox! Praetor Mox! His death squads wiped out entire camps of my people in the first years of the war. You would dare do this?
Pretty sure hands are bloody on both sides of this fight. That's the whole point of this intervention.
Reapers are born in the shadows, in the cold, harsh world that was waiting for us out there. We rely on stealth and long-range attacks, and our marksmen are unmatched by even the best XCOM has to offer.
Okay, so they don't use concealment, they use shadow, which has a chance to break after taking actions. Consecutive actions increase the chance of being revealed. While in shadow, we have increased mobility and enemies have smaller detection radii. Okay. Claymore throws a targetable environmental explosive. Reaper is not revealed when shooting the claymore or when it is triggered. Okay, so it's throwing a grenade basically. Okay. Overwatch and shadow, which grants you shadow and advanced form of concealment. Okay. So you can just run out and stay in shadow? You don't need cover? I guess. So this is a really, really cool environment that I like a lot, but Jesus Christ, we got a long way to go. Fight your way to the escape route. Don't allow Dragunova to die. Who is you? Okay, so
I'm on the move.
I'll stay in cover, I guess.
Damaged and dormant all these years, these devices still emit trace elements of unstable radiation. I cannot fathom what they were like in their original function.
We were there, Doctor. You're better off having missed it.
Yeah, I was gonna say that looks similar to something from XCOM 1. Yeah?
I am at your service.
And also, wouldn't the scientists know about it? I mean, this isn't that long after. I mean, everybody's still, for the most part, alive. I mean, this is what? 20 years later or something? I don't know. Tygan, you should have been around then. Come on. The Lost. They get their own turn. Okay. 2 health. Okay. So, yeah, let's just...
I go where you tell me.
As long as they don't bump into you. Huh. Huh.
I go where I'm needed.
This seems a little ridiculously powerful, but you know, the game bounces around these things, so I'm a little afraid actually.
Getting it done.
Can't tab.
No
More
more
of
time
them.
for regret. We are not alone.
Those things, they still look like people.
What was human died years ago. Only the taint of the aliens survives now. Where there is one, more will follow. You must not hesitate to destroy them.
Okay. Apparently you were discovered during that.
Heading out.
So we'll just shoot him. Yeah, okay, sure, why not?
Missed the target. These
Okay.
creatures' DNA has mutated well beyond what we would classify as human. Perhaps the result of long-term exposure to the alien radiation from those pods. Though why anyone would subject themselves to that, I cannot imagine.
When the governments fell, millions starved. Many fled to cities such as this to scavenge for food. They did not heed the warnings.
So they swarm you pretty fucking quick.
Multiple targets
These
down.
creatures' true strength lies in their numbers.
Ugh, what?
As you can see, they fall easily. If we are careful with our shots, we will prevail.
Okay, so when you kill them, you get an extra action point, so we can chain. If you miss or fail to kill one, you don't receive an additional action. Special attacks such as grenades do not grant actions when killing the Lost. Okay. So I could like kill a Lost and then like focus on an Advent or something if they're both there, right? I'm assuming I can still use my sword to kill them.
Nailed him.
Additional action point? No, okay, it has to be shooting them. Okay. 100% chance to hit just from aim, height advantage, and weapon range. Awesome. Wow, there you go. Lost his kill to gain additional action point. Headshot free action. And you're still in shadow. Cool.
No one will cross. My people have encountered these beings before. At first, they may appear mindless, but they hear quite well. In great numbers, they can be very deadly.
Okay.
Location confirmed.
I think I like it so far.
Roger that.
Can't tab. Bad sign. Yep, moved too far. Okay. And you can't see him. So just,
I must reload.
I guess reload. And Overwatch.
I won't let them pass.
Scary.
Entire city of our own people left to turn into these things.
Yes. All we can offer them now is a merciful death.
Enemy down. Weapons burning ammo fast.
Yeah, I know it. Hold on. You should still be able to reload and fire, or does reloading take
Negative. Weapons dry. We're green to go.
both? Yeah, I thought so. Cool.
Enemies down.
Oh yeah, 2 reloads in 1 turn.
I can get there.
Copy that.
These creatures are worse even than Advent. They have no cause, no fear. They simply exist. If we do not defeat the aliens soon, we will become little more than they are. I am trusting.
There are more up there.
Extraction point is close, but looks like these things don't want to make it easy for you.
We will make it to your pet Advent in time.
I mean, if I grab the high ground, how do they get up here? Up and around, right?
Roger that.
So actually, yeah, let's get up there. Just move through the building, jump out the window, right?
We risk all this for pray tell Mox? If he is not what you say he is, I shall kill him myself.
Looking forward to this meeting already.
Roll it out. Orders
Still got the
confirmed. Roll it
other
out.
part of this mission. Yeah, they see you. But that is fine, for they are clumped. Wrong guy. Wait. Oh, he already sprinted. Oh. Right. No, start shooting.
riddance. Hostiles pacified.
Do 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 do
Enemy
do
destroyed.
do do.
On reserves.
One ability point from a heightened vantage shot.
Target neutralized.
Awesome.
Dead in the
And
water
another
here.
one. Okay.
Back on
So is that like a hidden experience gauge then for those attribute points? Because, you know, I've gotten a few of them. The height advantage shots. And there are more, that's why I didn't want to move down. Take out some of these guys. Apparently we're farming ability points.
Central. Biological signatures are grouping into a singular mass. One closing in on this position.
A swarm. We must push forward before it arrives.
Okay. Let's get you to haul us down there. You can kind of scout it out, make sure we're clear. Okay. Then you, I think I'll just have move down over
Moving on
here.
target location.
They don't shoot, so you don't need cover. Oh, but that group hadn't quite been discovered yet, so they get to move a bit. Okay. Oops. Well, that might still work out okay.
Target disabled.
He missed.
Get it together.
No. Alright, sprint
out.
over. We should still be okay. They can't really reach us. And they'll all clump up and we can probably grenade them. A couple of them heading up toward our ranger. Okay. This shouldn't be too bad for you to take out though.
Hunted his kind. For years we survived. Now you risk everything for your dreams of peace.
If you haven't noticed, the aliens have been kicking our planet's ass for the past 20 years. You think maybe it's time we try something else?
If only your speeches could take down these cursed creatures.
It's killing time.
And then 99% on that guy. Ugh. And then we don't have much sight on, so we can just
Okay.
sprint by. 68%, not ideal. But, fuck it. Why not? Try it.
Negative damage.
My turn on watch.
Nice.
Though their intelligence appears almost non-existent, these creatures seem to employ some sort of rudimentary communication system. Perhaps auditory signals or some form of hive-like consciousness.
Your point, Doctor?
The entire swarm knows there is food here now. I would advise we make haste to leave this area. Biological readings in your...
You should have a clear path through now. Second squad is already en route to Mox. Proceed to the rendezvous and await their arrival.
Oh, we'll be there.
Oh, okay. Sort of cut them off a little bit, but I guess when you start discovering them, time limit starts basically. Like, you gotta get out of there.
Looks like trouble ahead. The rendezvous could be compromised. Stay focused.
Fuck, that's so loud.
Bigger problem here. I'm guessing that's our man. Well, our contact anyway.
Troxod. Advent. Hobbit. Rockstaller. Fortune. with your Reapers. Now, we must go.
Rendezvous with Outrider is further ahead. Proceed through this district as quickly as possible, but be careful. Something tells me this city still has a few more surprises to throw our way.
Surprises are the least of our worries today. It is these Reapers of yours that are of true concern.
We, the Skirmishers, were created by the false gods of this world to serve and die as their puppets. We retain all that we were and more. And our prowess in battle serves us well in our cause. In close combat, none can stand opposed to us.
Right, so they can shoot then move, or shoot twice, or move then shoot. They also have a grapple, so they can quickly traverse. So now it's a tutorial for them. I kind of like the way they're doing this, but I see where they're going. At some point, I imagine I'm choosing sides. I'm either going to side with these guys or the Reapers. So, I don't know. Just in the event that happens, what are we going with? Let me know. Deploy a grappling hook to move quickly to an elevated position. Use the grapple to pull them. Okay. And deliver a ripjack strike. Naked grenades. I'm gonna say now, these guys I probably like a little more, just because they're a lot more versatile, but I could see them both being really clutch in certain missions. Like Reapers scouting, I mean, there is no better than them. I'm just gonna say fucking sprint up.
Covering distance.
Copy that.
Okay, no sign of them yet. So for you, what do we got here at this grapple? Move quickly to there.
Useful aid.
Whee!
Don't remember seeing these things before.
You were not meant to. Purifiers were created with a singular purpose, to contain the Drop 10, the Lost. We must eliminate this patrol quickly before others arrive.
Fine by me. Take them down.
Okay. I kind of want to grapple. 4 damage. Okay, it won't kill them, but it brings them up to you also. So, if I move into cover, I can still grapple. Bring them over. If I move here, I can't see them anymore. There I could, but I'm not in cover there. Over here I still could, so let's do that. Full body cover, very nice. 93% on this guy, sure. Bring him over. Awesome. I'm assuming that's the thing that can miss. Okay. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I like these guys more. But I can absolutely 10,000% see the usefulness of both of them. Yeah, not a great chance of hitting. This Gucci here might be a little bit better. 72, still not that great actually, shit. Might have to have Ove help out. Come on, little me, get a kill. God damn it, little me.
Nothing.
Just like, shit, if this guy dies, I mean, 77% chance. Not great. I could 8 protocol, give him 20 defense. It sort of overrides some of the flank, but it looks like this guy's got a flamethrower. Can he mess with it? I don't know. I'd really like to get a clutch grenade somehow. But there's no good way of doing that without ruining Max's cover and also damaging him. So I think our best chance here is actually to just shoot the purifier. Okay, good.
Hostiles pacified. Incoming fire's getting close here.
Miss. Yes, totally. You seem to not really care about cover though, Mr. Purifier guy. What's the story there?
Move into designated coordinates.
Okay. Ove, shoot him. Don't kill him yet.
I got nothing.
Okay, that's fine. You're supposed to soften him up, but alright. I wanted little me to get the kill, but sort of is what it is. There'll be more, I assume.
The patrol has been liberated. May their lives not be lost in vain. We must push forward and complete our mission.
Works for me. Move out.
Orders confirmed. On the move.